Hey there flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So in today's video we are heading back out to the Sunday boot fair, and once again we are here sort of bright and early. We are going to push through and sort of see what we can find, but before we get to the stalls and before we start sort of hunting for stuff, just wanted to say sort of if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to sort of give it a like. And also, if you're not already, sort of maybe consider sort of hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. At the moment, I am really overwhelmed with sort of how well the channel's been growing, and I'm hoping to sort of keep the momentum going, and then hopefully we'll be able to sort of do sort of bigger and better videos. Obviously, with the boot fairs closing down, I think we've got another 3 or 4 weeks. I think I've got next week's boot fair video already filmed, and then we've got 3 more weeks after that. So yeah, after that I have got some other videos planned, and you'll need to be subscribed to obviously know when they go live. So yeah, with that said, sort of let's get to the stalls, see what we can find, and see what sort of profit we'll make.
£50p, yeah? What about your Cluedo? About your game of Cluedo? Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
Cluedo. Yeah, that's 50p.
50, yeah? Pound both, yeah. Perfect. There you go, mate. Brilliant, cheers. Cheers, mate. Have a good one.
Reselling.
Nice, you have a new monopoly.
£4 on that one.
4. You see 2? Yeah?
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you very
Brilliant.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I think I'll hang up again.
Oh. What's that? Hang on, look, what's that? How much? 15. 50? Yeah, 15. Yeah. Works. Well, what's the verdict?
That's all right. I'm looking what I've already got.
Oh. How much they were? Yeah.
Oh, I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, right, okay. Well, let us know when you find it.
Right, there we go. Now I'm at the point. How much?
How much are we?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you scanned. How many's there?
2, 4, 6, 5, 3, 350.
4 o'clock.
4. What about the Disney glasses?
Disney glasses?
Sorry, Disney.
Fan, so make a fiver.
Fiver, yeah, that's fine.
350.
Disney glasses. I'm still half asleep, Lee.
Oh, I'm not going to change.
You got anything? You do a 10?
No,
Right.
Yeah, no worries. Lovely.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me. We both them for 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, thanks a lot.
That's a good idea, isn't it? Get the mask and that pick up from there.
Which of wildfire together, I mean, did it?
Not to that scale.
How much do you have on all the camera bits?
Camera £7 each.
How much?
£7 each.
£7 each.
That's right, everything's working here. Working.
What's that?
Working.
They're all working, yeah?
Guys, wait. Guys.
Do £10 for both?
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, go on then.
Sure, that's fine. And the vehicle key. This one, take it this one. For you.
Alright,
I
brilliant.
don't know this one, no understand.
I think that's just an exposure meter, but yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's fine. Right, there's two.
Children, no use.
What's that?
Children, no use.
Yeah. Brilliant. Cheers, mate. Oh man, how much having that? Pound, yeah. There you go, mate. Cheers.
You should go up one card and down the other. Yeah? Because I think it's on our good card. Oh, look at that. I took the other two and I just
Still charge it, then you have to just take it right up.
Let's have it, mate.
I don't think it's sent to me actually. Oh yeah, look.
They're all double sets, my dear, complete with duvet covering and pillowcases. Double, yeah.
There you go, mate. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Okay, so we are back from the boot fair, and what an absolutely cracking day we've had today. I am not going to waste any time chatting today. I am just going to dive straight into the finds because we have got so many absolutely brilliant finds to go through today. And the first one that we're going to look at is the vintage 1965 Cluedo board game. So we managed to pick this up for 50p. And I've gone through it. It is all complete. Everything's there and it is all good to go. Looking online, it's not selling for as much as I was expecting. So I'm looking at sort of sale prices of about £9. So yeah, it's really difficult with the vintage board games. Sort of some are worth so much more than others, but yeah, it is what it is. It's still going to net us a profit, so it would net us a £1.76 profit. So yeah, not too bad. It could be worse, it could be a loss, and we have got them in today's video as well. But when we bought this, we also bought a 101 Dalmatians. But the absolutely amazing thing about this is that little, I don't know if I can get it in focus, there we go, that little black diamond, that is the absolutely cracking part about this VHS. So the Black Diamond Edition Disney VHSs always command sort of a really high price in comparison to sort of the other versions. I can't off the top of my head remember why. I'll stick a little message down the bottom if I'm able to find out why. But yeah, if you're ever sort of outsourcing and you see a Disney VHS with the black diamond, and the black diamond has to be on both the box and the cassette itself, on the actual label of the cassette, for it to be applicable, then definitely pick it up, because they are worth, they'll always be worth picking up. As I say, some are worth a lot more than others. The 101 Dalmatians is probably on the lower end. There are some that sell for sort of hundreds. I think there's even a couple that sell for thousands. So yeah, always sort of keep your lookout for the black diamond. That's why any footage that you see of me at the boot fairs rummaging through sort of VHS boxes, that is what I'm looking for. I am looking for sort of the black diamond Disney cases, and yeah, I just happened to sort of see this. I actually didn't see it the first time through. I was looking at I saw the Cluedo, sort of walked past, sort of looked it up on my phone as sort of what it was selling at. I thought, you know what, it was worth a pickup. And then when I went back to pick it up, I then noticed this, checked it out, saw that it was all correct, and yeah, just instantly sort of was going to pick it up. So we paid 50p for 101 Dalmatians. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of about £25. So that would be a £17 and 48p profit. So as you can see, normally sort of the Disney VHSs that we pick up, they're sort of £4 or £5, but because this one has that all-important black diamond, that's what makes it sort of more sought after. So yeah, really chuffed to finally find one of them. Then next up, we have got the Simpsons Monopoly. So I've seen this a couple of times at the boot fair, and I've actually got one of these myself. And yeah, I've thought about sort of picking it up, but wasn't overly sure on sort of the price. So today I actually decided to look it up while I was at the boot fair, and then realised that yes, it was worth a pickup. So we ended up paying £2 for this, slightly more than I sort of wanted to, but looking online, it was selling for about £18. So that's when I decided, yeah, I'll pay the £2. I think initially they wanted it's either £3 or £4. I think I offered £2, and that's when they said that was fine. So yeah, £18. If we manage to sell it for that, that is going to be an £8 and 11p profit. Then next up, we've got the wooden race car construction kit. So you would have seen in Tuesday's video, just gone, we picked up sort of the wooden sort of aeroplane sort of model kit, and that was selling for sort of really, really good money. So I saw this, I think it is still sort of new and sealed, so I thought actually that might be worth a pickup. Paid £1 for this. Looking online, it is only selling for sort of £6. So once we put in sort of selling fees, postage costs and packaging costs, we are set to make a whopping 95p loss. So yeah, not too good on that one, I'm afraid. But moving on, the next thing that we did pick up was the Wii Sports in the cardboard case. So this would have been one that was bundled with the console when it was sort of new. I think some of the earlier consoles, which had Wii Sports bundled with it, actually had the proper sort of case, and then the later ones had this. Because I know that I've got a Wii, and I've also got Wii Sports. I actually say that though, my Wii box isn't branded, so I might have bought that separately. And yeah, so the later models will probably come with this disc. So we paid 50p for this. It's not quite selling for as much as I was expecting actually, but it's still not too bad. So let me just have a look. Yeah, so selling price online is £7. So if we manage to get that, that would be a £2.88 profit. So yeah, not massive profit, but I still will pick them up because you normally get them cheap, and they're sort of quite easy to ship as well. So yeah, even for sort of a couple of quid profit, they're worth picking up. Then next up we have got the Makers of the Millennium coin set. So we've actually managed to get 2 of these. We paid £1 each for them, and basically what they are they're not actually coins, they are what's called tokens. So they're not sort of legal tender anywhere in the world. These were released and sold in Sainsbury's, sort of obviously at the turn of the millennium. And yeah, I have actually got one of these myself. My one is sort of open, sort of if you view it. These are brand new and sealed. So yeah, we paid £1 for these. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of about £12. That is sort of ones that are sort of new. So that would net us a £4.28p profit for each of them. So yeah, total price for both will be 24, and it will be £8.56 for both of them profit. So yes, then we have it's just there actually, the Canon MVX40 camcorder. So this comes with the camcorder, the bag, the manual, the charger, everything. It's got the battery as well. So we're all good to go with this. We paid £6 for this. We did actually end up buying this in sort of a miniature job lot really. We paid £12 for everything. But then the other bits we'll go through in a sec. So yeah, essentially we paid £6 for this. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of £90. So really, really chuffed with that. That would be a £61.30p profit. So yeah, I have tested it. It is all working. It is all good to go. So I will be sort of getting that photographed and getting that uploaded to eBay sort of after this video. I am going to give the bag a bit of a clean because it's looking a bit mucky. Obviously it's been chucked in storage. But while we're zoomed in, we will then also look at the other camcorder that we got in this job lot. So it is a Panasonic NVGS1 camcorder. We haven't got a charger for it, so I haven't actually been able to test it properly. The charger is going to cost about £7.78p. But unfortunately, it is not going to be worth it. So yeah, once again, we paid £6 for this. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps on these of about £20. I am going to double check that because that seems extremely low, and it was actually a couple of days ago when I sort of put the prices together. So I am going to have to sort of double check that. I will sort of put a message at the bottom of the screen if it is different, but the totals for today are going to be based upon the prices that I say, because obviously I haven't checked anything yet. Well, I've only checked it once, but yeah, I don't know whether I've got the. I think what I've done with this is because I haven't got the charger. I've basically got the price for sort of a parts only camera. So hence why the £20. It's probably about 40-50 quid, I reckon. Worst case, because it is a mini DV, and obviously with the mini DV camcorders, a lot of people sort of buy them not necessarily to record on, but to play back sort of old tapes that they've got. So yeah, I'll be very, very surprised if that sells for sort of just £20. But yeah, if it does sell for £20 and we do sell it as sort of parts only, that would actually be a £5.29p loss. Sort of once we take into equation the eBay fees, the shipping costs, and the packaging, yeah, we would actually make sort of a £5.29 loss on that. But as I say, I'm going to do a bit more research into that before I decide what I'm doing with that. If it is actually going to sell for that price, then it probably will sort of sit on my sort of death pile for a while, and then I'll decide at some point what to do with it. Then we move on to this one. So it is a Western Masters Universal Exposure Meter. So this is, for those of you that don't know, this is something that's used by photographers to measure sort of light levels. So what I could do is I could essentially sort of hold it up in front of my studio lights, and essentially if the lights were adjustable, I could actually get the lights, I could actually get the lights to the same brightness level every time. This is more of a sort of vintage model, but as I say, once again, they do sort of sell really well. So I am not putting any purchase price on these next couple of bits, because they were all sort of just add-ons that were sort of thrown in after we sort of after I agreed to buy the two cameras. So there's no purchase price on this one. Expected sale price is going to be £19. So that would net us a £12.27p profit. So really chuffed with that. Then next up, we've got the Olympus B22CE NIM battery charger. So NIM batteries are sort of slightly different to sort of the NiCad batteries that were released. NIMs can basically be charged at sort of any point. That's essentially the sort of battery that you'll have in your sort of mobile phone, your portable games console, sort of anything like that. There will be sort of NIM batteries. And basically the original NiCad batteries had to be sort of run down before you could recharge them, otherwise you'd do sort of long-term damage. But I don't think sort of NIM batteries are used sort of that much nowadays. I think I don't know what the technology is on the current sort of batteries, but it's moved on a bit since then. So NIM batteries were probably sort of a lot more popular in the sort of the early 2000s. So yeah, there was a charger sort of thrown in with it. Once again, there's no purchase price on this, but looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of about £11. So there's obviously people that have still got sort of NIM batteries out there, and they're still buying these sort of chargers. So that would net us a £5.29p profit. Then I'm just noticing that we are sort of getting on a bit. The other thing I have got that I didn't actually put on the table is another Canon battery charger. So it's the CA570S battery charger. It's the same battery charger that we would use for that camcorder, but it was just seemed to be two. When I was sort of buying them, I actually thought it was one for the Canon and didn't quite see the name on the other charger, so I thought it was for the Panasonic. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing. So yeah, there was nothing, no purchase price on that. Expected sale price will be £12, so that would net us a £6.16p profit. And then the last thing out of that job lot was a drawstring bag. So this is a Radley drawstring bag, and just see if we can get, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the logo actually in. Probably just see it. It's the one that's got like, it's like the Scotty dog, so like the Monopoly dog. So once again, nothing paid on this. I think one of the cameras was actually, I think the Canon camera was actually in this bag. So yeah, nothing to pay on that. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps for about £6. So that would net us a £3.74 profit if we were to sell it. And then we've got 2 more bits because I'm just getting a bit concerned on the time. We've then got a genuine Apple keyboard. So we paid £2 for this. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of £20. So that would be a £9.85p profit. But I have still got the all-in-one iMac that I bought a few months ago. So I may actually bundle this in with that. And then just try and get hold of a genuine mouse, genuine Apple mouse, and then yeah, bundle it all in together, so it's then basically computer, mouse and keyboard, and should then be able to sort of bump up the price on it. So yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Obviously I have still got to do a bit of work on that Mac just to get it sort of back to fully working order. And then the final pickup we've got today is the Cadbury's Sunday glasses. So I know when I was at the boot fair I actually sort of said something completely different to Cadbury's, and I can't remember what it was, but I know it was well off base. So yeah, these are a pair of Cadbury's ice cream Sunday glasses. They're in really nice condition. There's no chips, no cracks. They are literally perfect. You'll see on the footage actually that there's 2 lines going down. Let's see if I can zoom in. So you'll see there, it's a great big line going down the centre. That is not, it's not actually a crack, it's how the glass was made. So I'm assuming that it was sort of mould, basically made by a mould, instead of being sort of blown. So that is that. So even though they look like they're cracked, they're not. They are actually they're in really good condition. So yeah, we ended up paying £1 for these as sort of an add-on to some games that I was buying for my gaming collection. Looking online, I'm seeing sold comps of about £15. So once we take into account the fees, shipping and packaging, we will be looking at a £6.90p profit. So that is it for sort of all the pickups today, and I am going to sort of get through this next bit quite quickly because I know I've been rattling on in this part. So totals for today was £21.50p. Total expected sale price is £267 dead on. And the total profit, if everything sells for sort of what we spoke about here, is £131.15p. That does take into account the £5.29 loss for the camcorder and the 95p loss for the racing car model kit. But as I say, that is it for today. Yeah, really chuffed with how today went. Really good boot fair. But before we go, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to sort of give it a thumbs up, and also if you're not already, consider sort of hitting the subscribe button and ringing the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new content. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.